You've seen the ads. $9.99, $5.99. What's inside the box, they ask. Mystery boxes from Shopee and Temu have taken over TikTok feeds, hauls, and late-night impulse buys. But behind the viral trends, not every box holds a prize. Some hold secrets. Some hold something, waiting to get out. I'm the Tales Keeper, and tonight's bedtime horror is brought to you by the curious, the unlucky, and the ones who opened what they oughtn't have. Story 1. The box that was already opened. Aria wasn't new to online shopping. Between TikTok hauls and late-night boredom, mystery boxes had become her guilty pleasure. But that night, something felt different. She'd ordered a $15 premium horror box from Shopee. Black tape, skull logo, all aesthetic. Her friends dared her to open it on stream. But when the box arrived, the black seal was already torn. That should have been the first red flag. Inside were 3 things: a cracked porcelain doll, pale face, missing one eye, dust-covered, a blood-stained Queen of Spades playing card. The card was bent in half, the stain brown-red, and a small, unlabeled black USB stick. Her chat blew up. "Don't plug that in." "It's a virus for sure." "Real cursed object?" Aria shrugged it off. Curiosity always won. She plugged the USB into her laptop. One file. "Look behind you. Move." The screen flickered for a second. Then it played, grainy black and white footage. Her own living room. Aria sat frozen. It wasn't just any living room. It was hers. Same couch. Same plant in the corner. The camera angle wasn't from her phone. It was from the ceiling corner. Like someone, or something, had been watching her from above. The feed glitched. That's when the doll appeared on screen. The same doll from the box. It wasn't sitting where she left it. It was now on her couch. Her couch, watching the door. And then, in the video, the doll slowly turned its head toward the camera. That's when Aria heard something in real life. A thump. From her hallway. Her viewers were spamming chat now. "Aria, look behind you! Bro, behind you!" But she couldn't move. Her bedroom light flickered. The USB stick popped itself out of the port, landing on the desk with a soft clink. Aria finally stood up, heart racing, and stepped toward the hallway. She wasn't holding her phone anymore. The live was still running, her audience now staring at an empty chair. As she approached the door, she saw it, the doll, already sitting in the middle of her hallway floor, facing her, one eye missing, one eye wide open. Her lights flickered again, her screen glitched, and the last thing her viewers saw before her stream cut off? Aria, frozen in the hallway, and behind her, a second figure, tall, shadowed, watching. Story 2, the one that smelled like smoke. Jason wasn't the type to buy mystery boxes. He made fun of them, actually. Until one night his friends dared him to. A late-night Discord call, a few beers, and there he was scrolling Temu. That's when he saw it. $9.99 mystery box paranormal guarantee. Guaranteed to be cursed. Jason figured it was all hype marketing. He clicked buy now anyway. When it arrived, the first thing he noticed wasn't the packaging. It was the smell. Burnt plastic. Charcoal. Like something had been on fire recently. He opened the box live on Discord with his friends watching. Inside were just 3 items. A melted Funko Pop figure, warped and twisted. A scratch CD labeled in faded marker, green flame. And a vintage matchbox, slightly cracked, labeled for emergency use only. Jason and his friends joked about it until one guy on the call said, "Bro, don't light that. Real talk." But Jason shrugged it off. He struck one match just to show off. The flame wasn't normal. Instead of orange or yellow, it burned green. The room didn't even feel warm. It felt cold, like the flame was eating light instead of giving it. His friends fell quiet. That night, after logging off, Jason couldn't sleep. At 3:09 a.m., his smoke alarm blared. No smoke, no fire, but the air smelled sharp, that burnt plastic smell again. He grabbed his phone and checked his security camera feed. The footage glitched for a second. Then he saw it. At exactly 3:09 a.m. on the camera, a figure walking across his living room. It wasn't moving fast. It wasn't even human-shaped anymore. It looked burnt, like a charred silhouette. Long limbs, empty eye sockets, and where its skin should have been, it left behind flickers, small green embers floating mid-air. Jason rewound the footage 3 times. Each time, the figure was clearer. And then, the screen cut out. He ran to the living room. Nothing. But in every mirror, bathroom, hallway, closet, written in dark, greasy soot was the same message. Emergency noted. Jason grabbed the matchbox, ready to burn whatever it was away. But when he opened it again, it was empty. Only ash. And a single word now etched into the inside of the matchbox lid. Done. Story 3. The box that kept coming back. Kim always joked about being the haunted object friend. The one who bought Ouija boards and horror mystery boxes just for the aesthetic. One night, while scrolling Temu, she found a listing labeled Mystery Haunted Items, Collector's Special. It wasn't expensive, $12. Blacked out product photo. Perfect for a prank gift. The box arrived 2 weeks later, black tape sealed tight. A faint musty smell, like old wood and basement air. When she opened it, she found exactly 2 things. A small antique key, tarnished but cold to the touch. A folded black velvet pouch. No paper, no branding, no extras. She laughed, snapped a picture, and wrapped it up as a gag gift for her cousin's birthday. 2 days later, Kim came home from work, and there it was again, the same box, sitting right on her doorstep. At first, she thought maybe her cousin returned it as a joke, but the box was sealed. Same tape, same dent on the corner from when she dropped it earlier. Kim messaged her cousin, "Hey, did you send that box back?" "What box?" "The haunted box thing. You opened it, right?" "You never gave me a box." Kim stopped cold. She checked her shipping history. The package was marked as delivered to the other city, but here it was again. She mailed it back again, this time through a different carrier. Same thing. 2 days later, on her doorstep. By the 3rd time, Kim didn't open it. She locked it in her closet and tried to forget about it. That night, something woke her up, scratching from inside the closet. She turned on her flashlight, hand shaking. When she opened the closet, there was nothing but the box sitting dead center on the floor. The velvet pouch was gone now, and when she looked closer, the antique key wasn't the same anymore. It had something new carved into its surface. "Do not lock me out." The next morning, she gave up trying to send it away. Now she keeps the box on her coffee table, front door unlocked, windows open, because whatever it is, it doesn't like to be shut out. Story 4. The one with the moving plush. Leo didn't believe in haunted anything. Dolls, cursed objects, urban legends. He was the type to scroll past. But one night, after watching a string of TikToks about haunted plushies, Curiosity got him. He found a listing on Shopee. Nighttime surprise box. Guaranteed to move you. $7.99. No pictures. Just that tagline. It arrived 4 days later. A plain brown box. No branding. Inside was a single item. A small black plush toy. Simple. Round head. Bunny-like ears. No eyes. No mouth. No stitching across its face. Just blank black fabric. Leo set it on his shelf as a joke. My haunted bunny, he called it. The first night he noticed it had shifted position, he thought maybe his little sister was playing with it. But when he asked her, she shook her head. Your bunny keeps staring at me. That would have been funny, except the plush didn't have eyes. That night, Leo couldn't shake it. He set up his phone on a tripod facing the shelf. Motion detection on. At 2:48 a.m., the plush moved. Not fell, not slid. It walked. Frame by frame on playback, Leo watched in stunned silence. One stubby black foot lifting, then the other. From the shelf, down to his chair. And by 3:12 a.m., the plush was sitting on the edge of his bed. When Leo checked in real life, it was there. Perched perfectly on his pillow, still eyeless, still blank. The next morning, Leo stitched bright red X's across its face, just to see if it made a difference. It didn't. By the third night, his phone footage showed more, not just walking, standing, at the foot of his bed, motionless, for 7 minutes straight. At 3:33 a.m. sharp, it would always tilt its head. Same angle, same timing. Leo finally grabbed the plush, shoved it in a locked storage box, and left it in his garage. He didn't sleep that night. The next morning, the storage box was still sealed, but the plush wasn't inside. When he got back to his room, there it was, on his desk. Only now, it had a stitched smile. One red thread pulling across its blank face, freshly sewn into place. And underneath it, on a sticky note, "Did I move you?" Story 5. The one that was empty. Mira ordered her first Temu mystery box late one night while bored scrolling TikTok. No product photo, no description, just unknown box, final clearance. $5. Why not? When it arrived, she almost didn't notice it on her doorstep. Plain cardboard, sealed with clear tape. But when she picked it up, it felt completely weightless. Still, she brought it inside and opened it at her kitchen counter. Nothing. No packing paper, no item, not even dust. Just a blank, perfectly empty box. And inside the flap, written in sharp black marker, was her own name. Mira. Her heart skipped. She figured it was some weird customization thing Temu was doing. She tossed the box into the recycling bin and forgot about it. That night, Mira woke up around 3:14 a.m. She wasn't sure what woke her, until she noticed her closet door was slightly open. She was 100% sure she'd closed it before bed. Too tired to care, she rolled over. But the next morning when she went to grab her jacket, there it was again, the same empty box, sitting in the middle of the closet floor. Same tape, same marker, her name written inside. Her recycling bin was still full. She checked. The box wasn't there anymore. At this point, she was unnerved. She threw it out again. This time she flattened it, tore the tape, cut the sides. The next night, closet door open again. The box, perfectly whole, untouched, sitting in the middle of the floor again. Now Mira wasn't the type to scare easily, but something about it, the way the box kept showing up, always completely empty, it started to mess with her. Until one night she finally decided to open it one last time. This time, it wasn't empty. Inside was a single object, a Polaroid. At first it looked like a black square, underexposed maybe. But when she tilted it under the light, she could make out a shape. Herself, sleeping, from above. There was no one else in the house. On the back of the photo, written faintly in pencil, the box was never empty. We buy things online to save money, to fill time, to hunt for surprises. But the next time a box shows up unmarked or sealed with black tape, maybe let it sit outside. Because some boxes aren't here to deliver. Some boxes are here to collect. I've been the Tales Keeper, and until next time, check your doorstep twice, and don't forget to watch your closet.